Fall is officially here, and that means one thing: pumpkin everything. I'm kicking off my fall pumpkin series with something that's gonna take your coffee routine to a whole nother level. This vegan pumpkin spice creamer. It's rich, it's creamy, and it's full of those cozy, warm spices that you can't get enough of during the fall. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever started your day with a cup of coffee or tea and added one of those store-bought coffee creamers? Yep, me too. But have you ever taken a closer look to see what's actually in them? Most of those creamers are known as what's called ultra-processed food, and they have a long list of ingredients, some of which I bet you probably can't even pronounce. Diets high in ultra-processed foods have been linked to a variety of different health conditions, from digestive issues to chronic diseases like heart disease and even obesity. Don't worry, because I got your back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a delicious, clean, vegan pumpkin spice creamer that you can actually feel good about. Not only is it delicious, it's packed with real whole ingredients that you can actually pronounce. All right, so let's get started. All right, so we're going to be adding some coconut milk, as well as some almond milk. And this is going to help us to get that creamy, dreamy texture. Speaking of texture, one thing you're going to find in a lot of coffee creamers are emulsifiers and stabilizers. Things like carrageenan as well as polysorbate. These are added to creamers to get a smooth texture as well as to prevent separation. But research shows that these emulsifiers may disrupt your gut while adding inflammation to the body. And as you may know, inflammation is at the root of most, if not all, diseases. So we definitely want to make sure we're adding foods to our diet the majority of the time that help to lower that inflammation. Some even have preservatives and colorants to help to extend their shelf life and also to help them to look more visually appealing. But these artificial ingredients can lead to long-term health issues. All right, so next let's add the star ingredient of this creamer, our pumpkin puree. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that in there like so. All right, just give that a little bit of a whisk. So pumpkin puree, of course, is gonna give it that seasonal flavor that we all love, but you're also gonna get some additional vitamins and nutrients. The other thing about pumpkin is that pumpkin has a high amount of B vitamins. And this is important because when you're stressed out, it completely burns out the B vitamins in your body. So you definitely wanna make sure you're adding more B vitamin rich foods like pumpkin. All right, so our next ingredient is coconut palm sugar, and this is gonna give us a nice touch of sweetness. Now, I love adding coconut palm sugar to creamers like this that I make at home, as well as my baked goods. So it's important for me to say this: there's no such thing as healthy sugar. However, coconut palm sugar is a better for you alternative because it doesn't spike your blood sugar as much, and it's not refined like regular white sugar. All right, so home stretch. Next ingredient is our pumpkin spice blend. Now here's the thing, true transparency, I was looking for pumpkin spice to make this recipe, and the cheapest one I could find was $8. And I was like, there's no way I'm spending $8 for pumpkin spice that I'm probably only gonna use once or twice. So you can make your own homemade version at home. It's really simple. All you have to do is just mix up some cinnamon, some nutmeg, a little bit of ginger, and you can put a pinch of cloves as well. Again, that ingredient list is in the description below, so just check that out. All right, so next I'm gonna add in even more cinnamon because we really wanna bump up that fall flavor in this pumpkin spice creamer. So I'm gonna put that in. And our last ingredient is some vanilla extract. So we just wanna whisk all of these wonderful ingredients together. All right, so we want to bring this to a simmer. So I'm just going to turn it up just a little bit. So we want to bring this to a simmer, and then we just want to continue to whisk it for another 1 to 2 minutes. And this is going to help it to thicken. Now you may notice that this is not going to be orange, and it's not going to be orange because we're actually using real whole ingredients here. So if you're using a pumpkin spice creamer right now and it is orange, they're probably adding artificial colors into it. So just beware of that and make sure that you always read the label so you know exactly what you're eating and drinking. Okay, so I can already see that it's starting to thicken up. And again, that's why you want to keep a close eye on it. Once it starts to come to a simmer, just whisk it a little bit more. I like to bring it to a simmer about twice, just so that I can get that full body flavor. All right, so this looks great. I'm just gonna remove it from the heat and let it cool for 5 minutes. Okay, so this is what fall should taste like. It's creamy, it's flavorful, and it's 100% natural. If you don't like the grittier texture of this creamer, just simply put it in a nut milk bag and strain it before you store it. If you love this video and if you want more pumpkin-inspired creations, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss out on my next video in the fall pumpkin series. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Before you go, make sure to leave a comment below to let me know how you're using this creamer. Cheers to a healthy pumpkin spiced fall.